Hey Leos, thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. I hope you guys are blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. We're on to a new week, which I'll list down below. We're going to get right into it. I did shuffle the cards previously, so we can jump right into it. If you have any questions, you can always hit me down below. Let's get into it. So, Knight of Air, balance, and the Lovers is the energy of this week. So something's going to occur with great speed this week. Somebody's going to be coming in, or you could be dealing with the Knight of Air. Air energy is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Take time to carefully review your options and come up with creative solutions using, being intelligent, decisive, idealistic. It might be some situations where you just feel tired, because things are just happening. There's so much happening around you. So it's up to you to gain composure in this situation. It's time and a need for balance and moderation. All right. So have patience with yourself and wait for the perfect timing with things. You might, things might be moving really fastly towards situations that you're going to have to make a decision on, right? It could be in reference to a Gemini, since the Lovers are here, or in reference to an intimate relationship overall. So weigh your decisions, carefully. This is also moving, making some type of decision because of the Lovers is here. It doesn't necessarily have to deal with a love relationship or a union of some sort. Some of you can be dealing with a soulmate, but carefully weigh your options in reference to certain things that are rushing in to come and try to make you make a decision. Just be intelligent of how you move and reach out to your angels that are surrounding you for any advice, right? Wait for the perfect timing for things to work out. Let me take a sip. My mother made me some delicious teas. All right, let's move on. So, in the recent past, what I have is the Frog Community, the Seer, the Book, the Ring, and Judication. All right. Some type of community. Some of you could have been caught in a third-party situation. There's too many people in the crowd, whatever. Some type of community could deal with 3 people or more. Something dealing with that type of situation. All right, the Frog is here, signifying that you had to release some emotional baggage that you were carrying. Maybe carrying on too much because of so many people that surround you. Maybe surrounding yourself with so many people. These can deal with women. Maybe you were dealing with too many women at once, or just surrounded and taking on other people's energy that you didn't have to take on. And sometimes people can be energy vultures, and yeah, we want to be there for people. And I had this problem last week, whatever, but sometimes we take on so much energy from other people, and they want to give us, and they want to tell us what's going on with them. They want sound advice and so on and so forth. And sometimes we take on their energies. So, we have to make sure to take care of ourselves, clean our energies, and don't let that penetrate into our soul. So can be either you taking on too much energy from other people, or, there's just a lot going on in a community standpoint. Maybe you come in contact with a lot of people throughout the day, and you're housing all that, you know what I mean? So in the previous past, you let go and released any emotional baggage that you had surrounding you. You had to clean house, right? The seer is here because you had to follow your intuition on certain things. What lily pad do I have to jump on next? What moves do I have to make in reference to moving forward to a different path? Some of you could have gone back to school, thinking about going back to school. Completing a cycle of some sort, sitting in front, maybe thinking about going to school for some lawyer, psychological, something that teaches. A lot of books here, so definitely something with knowledge, going back to school, going back into a cycle, trying to gain composure and get back like on the wheel of things and moving into a new direction. Some of you had to deal with a situation where you released emotional baggage because you were dealing with a third party situation. You followed your intuition in the situation because you gained some knowledge in the relationship that you were in, and you had to go before somebody like a judge, or had to consult with a lawyer, maybe in reference to cutting it off of some sort. You play it how you want to play it in reference to your situation. Not all messages gonna resonate with everyone, but there's certain situations I want to have multiple options, because it can, these a lot of people watch these, so whatever. That's in your recent past. Some of you might have going to school, whatever, hitting up the community, going some, maybe some parties, some events, and seeing what lily pad you're going to jump onto the next, signifying what moves do you have to make in reference to cleaning house and jumping onto the next. I'm ready for a new venture. I'm ready to clean house and do what I have to do. That's in your recent past. So presently, what we have is the Fire Fairy, the World, the Key, the Male, Imprisonment, and Air. So definitely you could be dealing with an air energy, since the air came up again. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. If not, don't worry about it. Then it doesn't pertain to you, right? That little tidbit doesn't pertain to your area. But you could be dealing with an air energy. I think you're moving towards an energy right now towards what it is that you want in your future. You're trying to have desirable outcomes. You're trying to go towards this path of enlightenment, trying to reach your goals. And you're trying to be optimistic about your future, especially with the Fire Fairy being here. You're being creative. You're taking action. You're taking, as they say, the bull by the horns, and going after what you want. You're not letting anything hold you back. And I love that energy. That's beautiful energy. You're going after yours. You're going for yours. You're doing what you have to do, right? You want to seek a union of mind and spirit. Not only with relationships, if you are in a relationship, but with yourself. You want to be in harmonious balance, right? So you're opening up the paths of new adventures, new things, and you're taking care of yourself in the meantime, between time. Something's gonna happen regardless whether you stop it or not, in reference to a male that feels as though they're trapped, maybe locked up. There's some type of secrets, because both of these are lock and key. Something with a male, could be you or a person that surrounds you, feeling like something is gnawing at them, bothering them. They're feeling lost, imprisonment. Somebody's getting locked up for sure if you're dealing with a jailbait. But I feel it's more of a male energy, and it could be an air quality. Somebody's getting locked up. But if you don't deal with something like this, then you don't have to worry about it. But it might be that you're unlocking something with a male who feels imprisoned at the time, feeling as though the days are passing them by. They're counting down the days for something, because I see a countdown here. They've been imprisoned in their own thoughts, and this can be you or a person that's around you, and I think it's more of an air quality. But there's a progression in reference to how they feel, and this was clarified like this, right? So something that's under lock and key, right? There's a mystery that needs to be unlocked with a male, perhaps. All right, it could be you or someone that has very strong male energies. This can also signify like taxes. Maybe you're thinking about the taxes, your tax money. All right, don't feel as though there's gonna be a loss there. Maybe. Tax season is around the corner, but there's definitely some type of male energy, whether you carry the G. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us, but something's going to happen regardless, that you feel as though maybe there's a loss or something that may be gnawing at you, since there is a mouse in this card. And when mice show up, usually there's some type of theft or taking away of some sort. or something grows a conscious. So you take it as you apply it, and it's going to be happening, and it's going to be a realization to you of some sort. Okay, but I think it's you're moving towards the right direction, and you have very positive intuition about being optimistic about the future and how you want to move about things, and that's a beautiful energy. If this person around you doesn't see the light at the end of the tunnel, and if that's you, then you need to wake the fuck up. You know, you don't want that energy into 2019. We're into new and better things. Let's head on into the future, shall we, people? I have the deal here, the Angel of Balance, the Talisman, cross card with the Coffin card, clarified by the main female. So I have a female here definitely going through a karmic cycle in the future. All right, maybe taking responsibility in reference to an ending or cutting something off. This can also signify you putting down the burden, something, hold on, I'm going in two different directions. All right, you're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna have to sacrifice something. A female or you know, feminine energy is gonna have to sacrifice something in the future. It doesn't have to be something negative that you sacrifice. It's just a sacrifice in reference to succeeding, especially since the talisman is here. But you have the Angel of Balance here, so it's all about balance, right? Balance of the 14th card in the tarot that came out in the beginning. Angel of Balance in the future, where there's something that you have to sacrifice in order for you to be destined to succeed. All right? Be gentle with yourself. Be diplomatic. Have courage to push forward towards something new. There's something that you have to sacrifice. It's almost what came to mind is sacrificing a little bit of time with your kids so that you can go study for a test or something. It's something like that. But there's going to be a little bit of sacrifice that you're going to have to do in reference for you to make this change, right? And it's something that is going to help you out in the future so that you succeed. It's all to better yourself and push yourself forward. And that's a beautiful message. I mean, I don't think I should say anything more about that. But it doesn't always have to be a female. Just saying. A female energy, somebody's going to have to sacrifice something so that things can come into a better view for you. Let's see what the romance angels have to say to our lovely Leos. Leo, sun, moon, rising. Romance angels, step forward. Alright. Someone may be codependent on you a little bit too much. And maybe, you know, that's something that you're going to have to review in the future. Somebody's going to have to step up and take their own, you know, path while you do you. There might be a situation where you're doing more than the other person and things are not balanced out. So definitely needing to talk about that, because there is, you know, the balance card. Now that I think of it, you know, things, maybe there's some instances where you're going to have to talk to somebody in reference to, listen, I need Tuesday and Thursdays to study, or I need Tuesdays and Thursdays for you to go pick up the kids. I need Tuesday, Monday, whatever, how it works for you. There's going to have to be some type of sacrifice on somebody's part so that we can better ourselves as a couple, because we're here as a union, or sacrifice certain things as a person as a whole. Doesn't necessarily, I don't know why it keeps coming up as a relationship, but there's going to be, you know, there's going to have to be some give and take, right? So somebody's codependent. It could be you or someone that's around you, and addictions are affecting your romantic life. So somebody may be, you know, taking on those devilish activities and they need to reel it the hell back. Codependency can be, like I said, someone doing a little bit more than the other. Them leaning on you a little bit too much, or you leaning on them. Blah, blah, blah. So definitely have a talk about balancing certain things out. Make the effort in reference to the relationship to work things out and move into a lighter path. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. You know within your soul you are strong, you're diplomatic, you're proud, you're passionate. You have this within you so that you can use the gentle side and also the aggression side to move and make the effort towards what it is that you want, whether in a relationship or being single. Trust. Have trust that things are going to work out for you. The situation is calling you to have faith. Faith is all we have in this world. Faith upon our belief system. Faith that things are going to work out. And it's so cute because my sister had bought me this, right? It's a cute little bonsai tree and the rock says faith. So now that my sister's a Leo, it's time for you to have faith in situations that everything is going to work out. Whether you are in a situation or not, as far as a relationship, have faith that things are going to work out and things are going to work out the way that they need to work out. I love you, Leo, with all my heart, and I'll talk to you guys next week.